Hey everybody, welcome back to Brent Builds Online. Tonight we're going to continue building out the website plan for moving forward with my main site and where I'm going to put all the resources. Now, last time I had forgotten a few resources that I want to add, and I think they're important enough to be main pages in the actual navigation. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so here we are. We have our rough map that I had drawn out the other night. So we're going to continue with this for free tools and downloads. Now, something that I wanted to put in here, I'm going to add another insert row below. Free tools and downloads. Let's just make this common background so that we can remember that this is tied to that. And I'll just use like this light green. And we're going to want to do the book. Should we call it book list or reading list?
Reminder to review the daily budget for today.
Okay, thank you, Siri. Reading list. And we also want to add, insert row below. We also want to add the Dream 100. Which, if you don't know what the Dream 100 is, I highly recommend you read one of any of these books. This is the Secrets, whoops, other way. The Secrets series by Russell Brunson. And there's a lot of great marketing advice in there. I love these books. I highly recommend, as you can tell, I have the whole box set. So if you have not read those, I highly recommend that you check them out. One of the pieces of advice that he gives is to construct a Dream 100 list. And this list is supposed to be the 100 best experts in whatever niche or field you have chosen to go into. And he advocates for nixing all of your consumption, your regular base level consumption of social media, and limiting it to 1 hour, just your Dream 100, just consuming material and media that is directly related to what you're going to do. After that hour, you're no longer a consumer of digital media and you are focused on producing. And what that does is it kind of shapes your circle and it shapes your thoughts, the direction that your thoughts are going. You're going to start to think like the people that you are following. This Dream 100 list will always change over time. Mine is in the Make Money Online slash AI. It's a mix of those two. So if you want to get started with your own similar Dream 100, take a look at mine. It's going to be available as a free download on the website. But I'll update it as time goes on and make changes here and there. Now, I encourage you to build your own Dream 100, but if you have never heard of this concept before, or if you're unsure how to do it and you don't have expert secrets or .com secrets or anything like that, then you can use mine as a base and feel free to alter it in any way you see fit and add and subtract people as you see fit. So moving on here, we have, oh, the reading list, by the way, that's going to be downloadable. As many legal free PDFs as I can put, I will give there. And the ones that I can't, I'll link back to where you can purchase them for pretty cheap. So I highly recommend those secrets, the Secrets series. That's going to be on the reading list along with a ton of other books, a lot of Alex Hormozy stuff on there, Grant Cardone. There's a whole bunch of people. So let's keep those on the free tools and downloads. And then I also have something that I want to put here, which I'm working on right now, which is the map of AI services. So basically, there's a ton of AI services. For those of you that don't know, you may have heard of a few of the other ones besides ChatGPT is obviously the biggest one that everybody knows about. And then there's, Llama, Mistral, Anthropic has a model called Claude, which you may or may not have heard of. There's a whole bunch of secondary services that surround those core language models, and a whole bunch of frameworks such as AutoGen for building agents, AI agents, and things like that. There's a lot out there, and it's very difficult to keep up with it and keep all that information straight. One source that I found that is pretty cool and pretty cutting edge that they do a pretty good job of keeping up on it. So big shout out to these guys, World of AI. I highly recommend. They have, number one, you notice right off the bat they have pretty captivating, cool little video title screens, but they go over a whole bunch of new AI technology that's coming out. Just kind of a high level review of it. And it's not very in depth, but it will get you associated with some of the tools that are out there and available. So big shout out to World of AI. They are definitely on the Dream 100. So highly recommend that you go check them out and check out some of their latest videos, because especially lately they're coming out with some great stuff. Back to my site here. So map of AI services. Okay, business ideas. This is going to be a hard one to figure out. I need to sit down and hash out how I'm going to do this. I do, however, want to stop. Very much want to get out of the planning phase and get into the building phase. It's sort of a balance knowing when is the right time to actually start to execute, because I don't want to start without a solid plan and just waste my time spinning my wheels, building something and planning it out as I go. That's a terrible way to build. But I also don't want to get caught up. The catch 22 is you don't want to get caught up so much in this phase that you live and die here and never make it out of planning. So I think after I finish the business ideas, I'm probably going to be ready to start building. In fact, I'm going to commit to that right now, because I have a good enough plan here to get started, and it's going to help guide me, keep me going, to go through the little hurdles that I'm going to face and the little challenges that I'm going to face. One thing I thought about, for example, as a challenge is I do not know if I'm going to, I just thought about this the other night, but am I going to use Gutenberg? I know I'm going to use WordPress, because that's what I always use. But am I going to use Gutenberg? I don't know. We have to see. So join us again tomorrow night. I'm hoping that tomorrow will be the night that I actually have finished the business ideas and I will move on to building the website. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. I know I didn't really do a whole lot of work on the actual plan here, but hopefully took away a few things from this. I might add some more tools and resources, who knows, tonight. But I needed to definitely sit down and do some planning. So anyway, you know what? Do me a favor and just don't like, comment, or subscribe to this. Don't do any of that stuff, because this video was so terrible. I feel like it does not merit even the viewership, and it probably won't even get the viewership to this point. So that being said, I am totally confident in ending the video right here and it never being seen by anybody. Okay, see ya. Have a good night. Bye.